Это вам необычное посвящение. Дазу!
As usual, I normally go for the Morphling if network advantages are equal.
I mean, normally they say a quick game's a good game, but right here in Dota, game number 3 in Elimination Series, we want a close game. So let's jump in with Gareth and Gods.
Stuff and some of these other players as being more magic damage heavy.
Oh, nice shards. They're going to get in on top of Frisk and find the first blood for Mickey. Foxy lets him have it.
That's a nice little early pickup for Liquid. The laning stage has been such a key factor for both the two games so far. We've had two pretty one-sided games, and the big cause has just been one team coming out of the lanes with a pretty sizable advantage.
Yeah, I kept flicking my eyes down bottom because every time I see down there, it's Yang with Battery Assault on top of Zai and Erika spamming out these adaptive strikes, keeping Zai at bay. And Senya, it's been a little more difficult for him because if he gets caught out with a Battery Assault, he could very likely die quickly.
Yeah, he's got the wind lace to try and counteract that, giving up any little bit of extra movement speed, and you've got Zai pulling waves behind the tower, so mostly Liquid not really wanting to play this lane heads up. They're trying to manipulate that equilibrium to give themselves an advantage.
Alright, even starting to stack some camps there, Zai, with his board just before it expires. And Erika farming behind his tier 1 on this Morphling. Looking pretty decent so far at 13-8, but it's these other lanes where Matu, 16-6, starting to demolish that puck. And Senya glimpsing Yang away. But yeah, also the Shadow Fiend, with that first blood and 20 last hits. He's cruising so far in his first 5 minutes.
Up for that kind of casual Bassi mana regen, and it's a tough lane. All Lycan can really do is kind of sit up here and farm and try and just get some early levels. There's not really any way for them to make any kind of aggressive plays up here, and Frisk is just trying to play their creepy slay these days.
It's like I might get my helmet in 9 minutes if I'm very, very lucky and we kill them a bunch of times, but usually it's around 11, 12, and he's going to be aiming for.
Yeah, and all these Beastmasters, they come back, they farm a couple jungle camps, they still get a good, they'll get their helm eventually, they'll push the tower, it's maybe going down here. There we go, just enough damage.
A little advice.
There's a good glimpse from Senya, but still losing Beastmaster, while top lane, Mickey puts the damage in onto the Lycan with those razors and right clicks. The Wolves, though, with Inkswell, can they focus on the correct one? They can. They got rid of it. So Frisk now left stranded, and Mickey going to pick up a yet. Ooh, he dies to that stroke of fate. Grim kills the XM, getting run at by the bear. Actually spends the coil. So Matu resummons, and it looks like El Doge going to go in towards Frisk. XM looking to get away with an orb off to the right-hand side, but the Grimstroke trapped under the grasp of the entangling claws, and a final touch from the bear will take him down. Vici also brought in a clockwork here to try and continue fighting. This is a bear resummon. If they can kill it, a massive victory for them, but there's just no way with the rest of Liquid arriving. Tusk and the Disruptor trying to keep Matu in fighting shape. Boxy with a nice snowball, and there are the claws, rooted up and entangling the clockwork to take the second support kill. Trying to pick off the Shadow Fiend. He's getting body blocked a little bit by the Wolves, and in comes Yang. Inkswell Battery Assault will connect. It's just a matter of damage at this point, and trapped inside the cogs, it looks like Vici should have it, unless there's snowball. Saving from Boxy, can't get off the Requiem. Boxy unable to buy enough time for Mickey there, so a good move from Vici Gaming.
Yeah, very close to saving it, which means they may not be able to take the tier 1 mid. If anything, Liquid can make a counterplay.
Yeah, they go straight onto the Lycan. Oh, the Hurricane pushes back the bear. The Inkswell's there, but the shards are perfect from Boxy. Trapping in VA, breathes the TP as Frisk. He'll sacrifice himself. Yeah. Glimpsed back in.
The Inkswell, he's got an Inkswell, so he's just like, I'm going to TPMs.
And because they have this bear, they're not 4v5, they are 5v5, while the 6th man, the Shadow Fiend, is back in the jungle, and they're just killing off XM, Static Storm Roar, and that's it.
This time they will take the T2 tower with a kill on the puck. There's no way to defend this, there's no Grimstroke.
Drawing on the map with Boxy there, knowing where Vici Gaming are planning or intending to play with, and they do catch Yang. Clockwork attempted a hook shot over towards the Ancients, but there's no creeps there.
And Matu just solo pushing top. He's got an Aegis, he's unafraid, he's got the Desolated completed, so this bear is just demolishing buildings at this point in the game, Vici Gaming.
They spam out a few orbs, but Erika got one right, not elsewhere on the side storm post. They've got them off. He's dead for the puck too. XM waning Gaming Rift just about gets out of the shards, and the tier 3 falling did reset the glyph, but it only delays the inevitable demise of these buildings as the foundations of Vici's base, they're just shattered.
Yep. They've still got a mid on Aegis. They may just go for a second lane here. Even without Aegis, I think they just go high ground. Like, this Aegis is not a key part of their push by any means.
Back we go. Up the staircase, Boxy pushed by the cords with snowball across. The hookshot misses as Yang just annihilated by the physical damage of Liquid. The bear will die though, requiring a resummon from Matumbaman.
Yeah, I think the bear has to be a bigger
Now
priority.
they obfuscate the smoke, they're hiding behind him, and they move up to high ground. They get in with Boxy, immediate punch, snowball across, the soulbite onto the bear, but Vici Gaming is being obliterated by Mickey and Matumbaman. Down goes Yang along with Frisk, and Vici Gaming full retreat. Not a chance in hell they can fight against this.
Yeah, and another fight where Vici like throw their spells and just retreat.
Boxy insanely to find the one. Little puppy gonna get shredded here, roared up. The Beastmaster teams the Lycan, and Team Liquid looking like they're gonna go high ground again.
They've got a creep wave coming. They just need this top wave. It's a giant wave at that. They just GG out. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get mega creeps here. I mean, regardless of whether the game ends now, it's going to end in the next couple of minutes. So, GG Gaming, 22 minutes. We just speed ran through game 3.
Oh, yeah.
Monster kill!